Objects in motion stay in motion.
Alright, go.
Up next, the Hornets taking on the Lakers. For the Charlotte Hornets, a standout first half of the year. Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K. Grant, when you talk about these two teams tonight, I think it's fair to expect a barrage of three-point shooting.
Oh, for sure, B.A. That's the usual game plan from both sides. It's going to be raining threes here tonight. And if they're falling, it's going to be a high-scoring affair.
Well, MP has made it clear that scoring is an emphasis for him right now. He's looking to be more assertive offensively.
And so far, he's delivered on his promise to keep his foot on the accelerator offensively. The scoring role is one that most players would happily embrace, but it's the rare few who can deliver in this fashion the way we've seen MP do it.
And a look at the starters for Charlotte. Edie out there with Scotty Barnes. Then it's Ball, then it's Miller, and it's the chosen one in at the shooting guard position. Let's send it over to Allie for a report on MP.
Guys, we know MP is a gifted scorer, but tonight he wants to take it to another level. He told me I'm trying to set an aggressive tone out there for the team. I am going to attack every single chance I get. A one-man scoring machine, but it's all for the team.
Sounds like MP is planning to have a big night. Thanks, Allie. Inside, it's stolen by Barnes. In transition, here they come. And Miller. The bucket on the assist by Ball.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Outside Vanderbilt. And it's all from three-point range.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Pass to the chosen one. Three-pointer, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Now Doncic. You know, his offensive production has certainly been there, averaging 32 a game. Pass to Okoro. 6 to shoot. Drops in the layup for 2.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
The chosen one shot is good. The chosen one's got 6. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Here's Doncic. It's tipped. For 3. The chosen one shot is good. 9 points in the game.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Outside Vanderbilt. Pass to Okoro. And here's Connect outside. Counted from distance. Connect's gotten a second bucket on the night.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And the Hornets making a change here. Clowney's checked in. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
To the paint. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Here's the chosen one. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 4 assists now tonight.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. From deep, here's Doncic. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And look at Luka now getting aggressive at the arc. He was eager to answer that last 3.
Here's the chosen one. tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Well, Dalton Knecht had a late growth spurt during college, and it really helped his game, Grant.
He really did. I mean, B.A., he started college as a 6'3" guard, but grew 3 inches during his first 2 seasons and added some muscle. Now at 6'6", he can play confidently out there on the wing.
The Lakers have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Here's Doncic.
And you can't let Doncic get this type of positioning because then you're pretty much forced to foul him.
First trip to the line for him here. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. Well, Grant, here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. The chosen one shot is good.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Hayes is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Marcus Smart. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Dosunmu in at small forward. That's the Laker 5.
The kind of sharp passing makes them tough to defend in transition.
And Doncic has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 16. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, the chosen one in their last game against the Magic was tremendous. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the three. Needs to keep doing this now. Woo! This guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
Pass to Hayes. Doncic feeling it out a bit. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. And their first look at this year's Lakers squad.
Last year, they made easy work of this club, sweeping the 2-game season series.
These guys are looking forward to this year now, putting last season behind them.
Hayes with a screen. 3-pointer. The shot that time not on target. Hornets leading by 16. Here's the chosen one. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. From deep three-point land. It's Hayes with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Shots blocked. From the arc. The chosen one shot is good. The chosen one's got 13 points now in the quarter. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hornets.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And also the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition. And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And the Lakers going with a whole new group out there. And Charlotte making a change here.
Substitution on court.
Down low. Here's Okoro. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Charlotte leading by 22. Pass to the chosen one. Unloads. The Lakers with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Knecht.
And that's the risk you run when you leave him in with 2 fouls.
And that concludes the first half. It's the Hornets. They lead by 6. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
You'll see teams attempt to space the floor, but these guys really do it. They've got great shooters who take great shots.
And next, a look at... Appreciate you joining.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Lakers trail by 6. On the court for the Hornets. We've got Barnes. Also Edey out there. LaMelo Ball is out there with Miller. And it's the chosen one in its shooting guard.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
And I bet he's thinking that he could close the gap completely if he can keep those threes coming.
Connect's gone 5 for 7 shooting. The chosen one. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. The chosen one's got 28 points for the game. Doncic outside. Tries a 10-footer. The rebound by Edey. Charlotte leading by 6. Here's the chosen one. Offline with a 3. Well, the Lakers shooting at a respectable 49% to the middle. It's tipped, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Edey. Pass to Hartenstein. Vanderbilt against Barnes. The 3 from Okoro. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. 22 was their biggest lead. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Here's Edey. Guarded by Vanderbilt. Here's the chosen one. Sinks the tray. The chosen one's got 6 points in the quarter.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Guys, Scotty Barnes said my game starts on the defensive end, guarding anybody and taking pride in it. That leads to great offensive transition and just leads me to stay in lockdown throughout the game. Brian?
And Allie, for all his offensive gifts, that focus on defense is what makes him special. Here's Doncic on the drive.
So creative on the attack. I like whenever Doncic knifes inside and looks to score.
Pass to the chosen one. The three-pointer off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Okoro, no good.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Throw it down.
When he took off, I was not expecting that.
Oh.
Operation Feed the Horse. Feed him early and often. And guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. From the high post. That's good on the jumper. Doncic has got 21. Here's the chosen one. He's got 36 points. Drains the triple.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Okoro outside. Now here's Doncic. He's got 21. Clock at 6. Doncic throwing his weight around.
And their offense tonight is Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
Lakers trail by 9. Okoro outside. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Here's Doncic. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. Dosunmu, he's checked in for the Lakers. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Clowney's checked in. Doncic on the wing. Give him 23. Luka proving he can score from anywhere.
This is Doncic's pure shooting ability in action, making it look easy with that nice floater.
The chosen one. And yes, another basket.
I mean, it's unbelievable. I mean, he's now 5th in number of 40-point games over a single season.
Oh, one of the more bankable scores this league has seen. You have to marvel at his consistency.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
And it's the chosen one missing. The Lakers have gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. And there's 1:45 left in the third quarter. Here's Doncic. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's the chosen one. Connects again from distance. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Brown. Now the Hornets moving it up. It's stolen by Doncic. And here's Connect outside. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got 5 rebounds tonight. Charlotte leading by 11. Here's Miller. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Miller's got 9.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Dosunmu to pass to Doncic. Okoro outside. Pass to Doncic. This one for 3. Cloudy pulls it in.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
Okoro outside. 29 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Here's the chosen one. He got it again! Sensational!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Doncic passes to Hartenstein. Pass to Dosunmu. With 1 on the clock. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Charlotte on top, up by 16. Don't go anywhere. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find.
Star-driven league, but talk about the importance of role players, Graham.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
Jackson Hayes is out there with Ayo Dosunmu. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. That's the Laker 5. Pass to Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. Inside. Here's Hayes. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. 22 was their biggest lead. Here's the chosen one. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. The chosen one's got 53 points. And here's Dosunmu. Now, we don't pick favorites, Richard, but did you have a favorite road city?
Well, it depends on when you ask me, B.A. I love New York. That's my favorite city. I was born in L.A., but there's nothing like going home to Phoenix, Arizona, where I grew up.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Okoro's checked in. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. It's Smart on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Doncic. And the ball out of play. The Hornets will have it. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Charlotte Hornets. On Friday, they head back home to host the Miami Heat. Then on Sunday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And that game against the Wizards, it's the second game of a back-to-back. So you know there'll be some heavy legs out there. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes its toll on your body.
DeSumo outside. Kicks it to Doncic. Back to DeSumo. Three-pointer. They get it back. Second chance shot. And Doncic with the lay-in. Doncic has got 17 points here in the second half.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
And it's the chosen one missing. And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. 19-point game. They've got the Rockets ahead of them next in Houston. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game.
That's a costly error. Let's see how they bounce back.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for Charlotte.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of a slump.
To the inside. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
A bit undersized. His hops make him a legit small ball four.
Here's the chosen one. And another one.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. And a vital mission for the NBA, mental health. Commissioner Silver has said it's the most important issue for the league.
And I applaud Adam for those comments he's made about it. I mean, the season is so difficult. It can really take a toll on your mind. So it's great the league is trying to help players out through this.
And it's Doncic missing. Hornets leading by 20. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Shoots. The rebound by Edey.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
If you get any space, LaMelo will find you. So be ready.
2 minutes remaining in this ball.
Doncic with it. Has to connect. The three is up. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got his third assist of the night.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his
hits yet again. Wow.
Timeout. He's been getting loose all season long, and how about this? He's now passed his own mark for the second most 60-point games in a single season.
That's a lot of offense. He's tough on any night, but you just never know when he's going to go supernova. It happens often, as we see. So Charlotte going with almost an entire new group here. .149 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. DeSumo outside. Robinson, a screen on Murray. And that one good. DeSumo's got 4 points now in the quarter. Charlotte leading by 20. From downtown, and again for three. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight. And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Hornets.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And looking at their record after this victory, this will be their 37th of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for the chosen one.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
It's stolen by Dunn. DeSumo, left side.
Stay on him.
Takes the three. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Here's the chosen one. That falls. Nice assist by Russell.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Oh, road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Hornets foul. Personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
Now Doncic. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never...
Another game, another win. Back to work tomorrow.
Great win tonight, MP. Tough game tonight. Lock in.
fans live for games like this one.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basket. We're only around halfway through this very long season, GA. This is when the grind, I think, really kicks in.
Yeah, you think about the physical and mental toll this game takes on you. And I miss being out there, but, man, I tell you, it can be a grind.
And we've been seeing MP putting a lot of effort into his offense. He's made it his mission to be the guy who carries the bulk of their scoring duties.
And that's exactly what he's been doing. He's as motivated as a player can be. And this is the kind of impact that not many guys are capable of having. The energy and effort he's playing with isn't easy to maintain, but if anybody can keep it up, it's MP.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The guards are Pritchard and White. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. And it's Green in at the 5. 3 from the inbound. The chosen one gets the basket.
Scotty Barnes is a well-rounded basketball player. Passing is part of that, guys. Pretty pass there.
Now Tatum, and get a load of his scoring totals. Huge numbers for him. An average of just about 29 points a game. Brown finds Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. White setting the pick for Tatum. No good. Shot missing. Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Fires for 3. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Pass to Pritchard. Ball against Tatum. Outside White. Tries from 10. Edey with the rebound. The Hornets have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Wasted no time on that one. And that's now 6 points for the chosen one.
And we know this about Scotty Barnes. He has a team-first mindset. Finds the open player in that instance.
Here's Tatum. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
The Celtics shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
From the moment Jason Tatum stepped into this league, he has been a guy who has wanted the burden offensively, and he has delivered.
Charlotte has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Tatum against Barnes. A nice shot by Tatum.
Well, there's a mix of strength and agility that Jason Tatum is taking advantage of. Nice work in there.
The chosen one gets the basket.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Outside Tatum. Green with a screen on Barnes. Tatum kicks to Green. To Tatum. Brown outside. Green with a screen on Miller. Here's Brown. Miller grabs the miss.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. The chosen one in the last game against Washington was a man on a mission. He ended up with 62 points and, as always, was a force on defense, doing whatever he wanted at that end. And those are big numbers he put up. Hard to match. But he'll be aiming high again tonight. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Celtics trail by 6. Tatum passes to Brown. Here's Pritchard, covered by Carpenter. Outside, Green. The 3. Miller grabs the miss. Hornets have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pritchard passes to Tatum. Over Barnes. And that one's good. Tatum's got 5 now.
That's a tough bucket. Tatum playing with so much confidence.
The chosen one gets the basket.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. Some changes for Charlotte. Brownie's checked in, and Keegan Murray's subbed in for Scotty Barnes. 1:27 left to play here in the first. Here's Tatum, coming off a stellar performance against Toronto. Here's Ivy. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And using that quickness to maneuver around the paint that time. What a play from Ivy.
The chosen one's shot is off. And so White will bring it up for the Celtics. 8-point game. Ivy passes to Batista. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Carpenter. A 3-pointer, no good. Austin's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Now here's Ivy. He's covered closely. Outside Tatum. And a miss there on the triple.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Celtics trail by 8. Tatum with it. He's got 5. Ivy, no one around him. Boston, no good that time either. Here's Carpenter. That's in there. Murray with the assist. The chosen one's got 21 in the game.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. The guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've dictated the... For the Hornets, Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. The chosen one comes in for Brandon Miller. And Ball subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. Brown, he's checked in for Boston. Richard comes in for Derek White. We've got the chosen one. Scotty Barnes is out there with Murray. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Clowney in at the 5 down low. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Tatum with a screen on Murray. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Foul for 3. And Barnes sends it back to the left wing. Here's Carpenter. Good on the 3-point shot. 24 points for him.
Boy, what a nice find from LaMelo Ball. You can tell this guy loves setting up his teammates.
It's Brown on the wing. He's covered by Murray. Brown down low. Murray on him. On the wing, Brown. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game. For Charlotte, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter, a nice efficient 50%. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said, "We can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger." Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. Yeah, they are stacked, DA, for sure. Edie's checked in for Charlotte. Miller comes in for Keegan Murray and then for Boston. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Norman Powell. And Derek White subbed in for Ivy. Outside Tatum. Pass to White. Back to Tatum. Drills the three-pointer. Tatum's got 8 points.
You know, the ability for Jason Tatum to be ready on the catch, those opportunities make the game a little bit easier.
The chosen one gets the basket.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Brown outside. Puts it up. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Brown's got his second basket of the night.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
And so is Charlotte, holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back right after this.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit.
This is the kind of selfless effort you love to see. They bought it into the game plan. They're moving the ball around, playing.
Let's turn our attention. And that is...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What can you say? The chosen one, an impressive effort here today.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Well, one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
On the floor for Boston, the small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. The guards are Pritchard and White, and it's Green in at the pivot, manning the middle.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Zadors, here's a question for you. Should the NBA widen the court? Because the corner three now is such a staple in these offenses.
That's exactly right. One of the most coveted, Kevin, because the proximity of the shot is so desirable. Here's what we know unequivocally. There's no way they're going to widen the court because it would take out some of the money-making courtside seats. That's not happening.
Here's Carpenter. And Boston with the rebound.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
To the inside. Hornets with the rebound. Miller's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Well, an 0-for-3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent. Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Pass to Pritchard. Lets the 3 fly. And here's Tatum for 3. The Hornets pull it in. Edie's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Boy, early in his career, LaMelo Ball has let you know I am dangerous from deep. The 3 ball is good.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at the Nets. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And the Hornets, they've proved the projections right. And they are a dominant club, and they're going to be a tough out for anyone.
And here's Tatum for 3. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. It's safe to say Jason Tatum is a bona fide superstar.
He certainly is, Kevin, and really been a big-time star from the time he was 23 years old. Lots of pressure on this young player, but Jason's not only embraced it, he's thrived under it.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Good! Another from 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that 3-point shot.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Will it go? Edie with the rebound. Edie's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Green bounce pass. Pass to Brown. Shot clock at 6. And White kicks to Brown. And another miss by Boston.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Pass to Pritchard. Tatum with it. Here's Pritchard. Outside White. Now Tatum, covered by Barnes. A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws.
Tatum has worked very hard to improve his finishing game, and that includes sometimes taking contact and earning a trip to the foul line.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Brownie's checked in. Murray comes in for Scotty Barnes. Beals checked in for Miller. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Ball. Boston also with the sub. Ivy's checked in for Pritchard. And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. He gets it in there.
That will help your assist numbers if you're Derek White. You can't miss that guy.
For Charlotte, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. The chosen one gets the basket.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
1:52 left here in the third quarter. Brown with a screen on Murray. And here's Tatum for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Tatum's got 5 points in the quarter. Here's Carpenter. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Here's White. Still without a basket. 1:24 left to play in the third. Pass to Tatum. Back to White. And here's Ivy. Guarded by Carpenter. Brown's shot is good.
Ooh, finally hitting one from range. That's his first 3 of the night.
Hornets have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. The chosen one's shot is off. Stolen. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience. Boy, you get a real glimpse of the explosiveness of Jaylen Brown. What a big-time finish.
Carpenter. Oh, good on the triple. And for the Celtics, they're shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Tatum deciding where to go with it. And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That will get him his 4th foul. Calls timeout. You know, many see Brown as a scorer, but Doris, he's put more of an emphasis on his defense in recent seasons.
You're exactly right, Kevin. He's taken tremendous pride in asking his coaches to put him on the best offensive player. When he's the point of attack defensively, look out. He can give a lot of headaches to ball handlers.
For 3. A shot by Pritchard, no good. Hornets have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. They've got Bradley Beal, D'Angelo Russell out there with the chosen one, and it's Clowney in at the 4 spot. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Pass to Pritchard. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
The chosen one's shot is off. Boston's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Tatum dishes to White. And it's denied. That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession. Celtics making a switch here. Brown's checked in.
Number 7, Jaylen Brown.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Tatum. Clowney pulls it in. For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. The chosen one's shot is off. And for the Celtics, their shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Green with a screen for White. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make-all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success. Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And here's Tatum for three. And it's Russell with the rebound.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to ease up off the threes.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Right side Tatum. To end the drought. Clowney pulls it in. Clowney's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And good! There's another. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And here is Tatum. 1:33 left in the game. Pass to White. And he drops in the layup off the glass. White's got his first bucket in this one.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Charlotte.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And this will make it 31 victories for them on the year.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for the chosen one.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Tatum passes to Bryant. 43 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Great D that time from Beal.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point. Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Tatum, that's for 2. Beal pulls it in, and it's the Hornets ball. Huge run right now for him, going 19-2, and he's good on the 3-ball.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. They poured it out tonight, dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris...
That's what I'm talking about.
I don't care what nobody say.
Wins pay the bills, baby. tough game tonight. Lock in.
Great to see you. Take a look around. Let me know if you need anything.
NBA 2K25 socks to wear in the NBA.
Thanks for swinging by. Hope to see you again.
Thank you so much for shopping with us. Hi. Bye. Thanks for coming in.
Hey, welcome. See you later.
What's up, MP? Facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
Hello?
Hello?